Hello and welcome to KGB English Hub. Today, I have an inspiring story for you, one that will motivate you to keep learning English, no matter how difficult it seems. If you've ever felt stuck, shy, or frustrated while learning English, then this story is for you. By the end, I'll share powerful tips to improve your English faster and more effectively. So, let's dive in. Rahul was a bright and hardworking student, but his biggest challenge was English. Whenever he tried to speak, his words would stumble, and his confidence would fade. His classmates often laughed at his mistakes, making him feel embarrassed and discouraged. Over time, he started believing that he would never be able to master the language. However, everything changed when his teacher shared a simple yet powerful message. Mistakes are proof that you're learning. These words struck a chord in Rahul's heart, inspiring him to let go of his fear. Determined to improve, he made a promise to himself. He would practice English every single day, no matter what. From that moment on, his journey of transformation began. Rahul soon realized that the best way to learn a language was by listening. Just like how children pick up their mother tongue naturally. Instead of memorizing difficult grammar rules, he immersed himself in English by listening to podcasts, audiobooks, and YouTube videos every day. At first, it felt challenging, but he stayed consistent, focusing on slow English content that was easy to understand. He made it a habit to repeat words and phrases aloud, mimicking native speakers to improve his pronunciation and fluency. With each passing day, his listening skills sharpened, and he found himself understanding English more effortlessly than ever before. Rahul realized that memorizing grammar rules wasn't the best way to learn English. Instead, he turned to storytelling as a fun and engaging method. He began with simple children's books, which had easy vocabulary and short sentences, making it easier for him to understand. As his confidence grew, he gradually moved on to novels with more complex language. To improve his pronunciation, he made it a habit to read short stories aloud, mimicking the tone and expression of native speakers. This practice not only helped him build fluency, but also made learning English an enjoyable experience. At first, Rahul felt nervous whenever he had to speak in English, fearing that he would make mistakes and be judged by others. But instead of giving up, he found a way to practice on his own. He started standing in front of a mirror, speaking to himself as if he were having a conversation. This helped him build confidence and improve his pronunciation. To track his progress, he also recorded himself and listened back to identify areas for improvement. Over time, he became more comfortable expressing his thoughts in English. He knew that real conversations were important too, so he looked for ways to practice, whether by joining English-speaking groups or chatting with AI chatbots when he had no one to talk to. His dedication slowly turned his fear into fluency. Rahul knew that improving his English writing skills required consistent practice, so he started keeping a daily diary, jotting down his thoughts and experiences in English. At first, his sentences were simple and basic, but as he continued writing every day, they became stronger, clearer, and more expressive. To refine his writing, he followed the three-sentence rule. First, he wrote a simple sentence, then he improved its structure, and finally, he added a new word to expand his vocabulary. This small yet effective habit helped him think in English and express himself more confidently, making writing an effortless skill over time. A year of dedication and consistent practice had transformed Rahul completely. The boy who once hesitated to speak in English now stood boldly on stage at his school's English competition, addressing a hall full of people. With confidence in his voice and fluency in his words, he delivered his speech effortlessly, leaving the audience amazed and inspired. The same classmates who once laughed at his mistakes now applauded his achievement. Rahul's journey from struggling to fluent proved that anyone can master English with the right approach, patience, and daily practice. His story became a testament to the fact that success in language learning isn't about talent, it's about persistence. Rahul's journey to fluency wasn't magic. It was built on simple yet powerful habits that anyone can follow. By making small daily changes, you too can improve your English. Think in English, listen daily, read stories, speak without fear, and write every day. These 5 steps can transform your confidence and skills, just like they did for Rahul. Don't forget to subscribe to KGB English Hub for more inspiring stories and practical tips to help you speak English with confidence.